I invite you, I encourage you, I implore you to look at the mission communities of CBF, to see which ones you're passionate about, to pray and say, is this where God desires me to engage? It's not about us inventing something for our lives. It's about discovering what God has already placed in our heart and then being willing to say yes to wherever God leads us.
The Liberia Network demonstrates how the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship is engaging in global missions today. The work in Liberia is accomplished through indigenous ministries such as Rick's Institute and the Liberian Seminary, through Student.go semester missions opportunities for students and passport camps, and through the Balama Project, operated by CBF field personnel Jesse and Kalandra Togbadoya. Churches in the United States, CBF field personnel, and Liberian Christians are working together to be the presence of Christ.
We are hoping that our school will become a signature to quality Christian education in Liberia. And I think we are on that path, a path of hope and a path of excellence. And little at a time, small steps at a time, we are making that dream a reality. All of the relationships, all of our conversations and partnership with churches, specifically churches with the CBF, has been based on mutual respect. And I can tell you that lives have been changed, whether it's the life of on our campus or the life of people participating in the initiative. I can guarantee you that lives have been changed.
2 students from the United States have recently spent time in Liberia working at Rick's Institute through CBF's Student.go semester missions program for college students.
And I think it's a really exciting time to be a part of Liberia because there's so much potential here. The people have so many gifts and are so resourceful and really have a desire to improve their country. The students here at Rick's really show that desire in their classes and in the work that they're doing. I think they are here because they want to give back to their community and they want to make their country a better place for the future.
It's not about just giving people the things that they need, but it's about empowering them to be able to do the things that they need for themselves. I mean, giving them the tools and the resources so that they can make a better future for themselves.
For several years, CBF partner Passport Incorporated has been expanding its reach to include youth camping experiences in Africa. Last year, teens from the U.S. spent a week in Liberia building relationships with and learning from their counterparts in Liberia. The results were changed lives on both sides of the Atlantic.
When David and I started Passport, we wanted to be able to give students the opportunity to discover what it's like to do mission in the world. We watch them come on the first day of camp and we send them out into the community and they say, "You want us to do what?" But by the end of the week, they don't want to go home because there's this joy that comes in being the presence of Christ in the world that transforms us. And that's what happened for Holly and Ann Elizabeth. They have discovered the call of God on their lives through the youth ministry of their church, through their interaction as campers and then leaders at Passport, and now as Student.go missionaries in Liberia.
CBF field personnel Jesse and Kalandra Togbadoya have been working to transform lives spiritually, educationally, and economically in the rural Balama region of Liberia.
In order to be effective in our endeavor to share Christ, we needed to be involved in the lives of the people. And so we found ways that we could engage the community further. And we did that through by starting the first elementary school ever to be built in Balama region.
Literally, the saying, you say hello to someone in Liberia, how's the day? And they'll say, well, thank God. And thank God is, well, I just thank God to be here. But now when I go in, you still hear thank God and, oh, Sis Kalandra, I think I want to go and be a teacher. I think I want to do this. I think I want to do that. They're actually planning for their future, and that's exciting. That's exciting. And that also tells me if you can plan and you see a hope for your future, then you won't sacrifice that to go back to turmoil and war.
About 15 of us went and had a good time, great time. God really blessed the trip. We saw the hunger, the need of the young people to know Christ, to grow spiritually, to get an education, and just make something in their lives. So we felt something when we began our church, a priority was to be involved with the outreach in Liberia and help those kids' dreams come true, and that's what we're part of.
To see the kids be able to read and write and to know about Jesus, that is my greatest joy. To see the 5 congregations that we have established, to see them worship God in spirit and in truth, that is my greatest joy. To see over 113 businesses started where the families have an income for themselves. To help them get removed from being beggars to being families who sustain themselves or who take care of their basic business is also my greatest joy.